Alright, you know what they say, when it doesn't go your way, don't get all upset, stay cool, walk away, and come back to it. So for the engine, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this covers all back together, hook it up, and then I will come back to the engine another day. When I have the rebuild kit for the carburetor, I'll deal with the carburetor. Maybe I'll take a look at the valve lash right now real quick just to see if that was messing me up. But these covers are all going back on. And this thing's getting busted down immediately. Alright, by tomorrow, this thing should be almost down. I don't got time for this nonsense, so the zip gun's coming out and we're getting this thing apart immediately. Alright, let me put these covers back on and get back to it. I'm in a little bit better of a mood. I know I screwed up. I rushed it because I knew my goal was to tear this thing apart. I started working on that engine with it in the back of my head knowing, hey, I'm tearing this apart. So I rushed it. But it was running like crap. It was backfiring up out of the carburetor at full speed. At low idle, if you brought it down low, it was stalling. And then it started to run a little bit, but crappy. So it's like it was getting better, but not all the way. So this should still be a good engine. When I have time, I'll deal with it. For now, covers are going back on. Deck's coming off. Engine's up and out. Trans, that, seat, all of it. Now. Now. Alright? Alright, so just for the heck of it, I'm going to check and see how the valve lash was on these. See if that was throwing me off. Because if that wasn't, I don't know. That was weird with the carburetor. Even after a quick and dirty and fresh fuel, it was still popping. Hang on. Stand by. It's 5 thou and 5 thou for both. Which is odd for me. I'm not used to that. So you go. Come on. Don't break the screen. Damn. Right there. Let's see where we're at. Hang on. Alright, well, they're definitely loose on this side. Because here's 5 thou, and there's a lot of gap. Almost 10 thou. I don't know how much of a difference that made. Let's go over to the other side, see how bad that side was. This side, they were also loose. But not terribly, but they're off. So, I'll bring them in a little bit. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but I'll bring them in. Alright, valve lash is set on all 4 of them again. But again, I didn't see anything really crazy out of the ordinary on it. Like, I didn't see one that was really off. So, I don't know that that was the issue, but at least I know that's taken care of when I go to rebuild the carburetor. So, that's good to know. Deck's out from underneath. This one wasn't even held on. I found out when I took it out. This one was not held in place. This one was. And this was hooked right here where it's supposed to be. But from underneath, see how there's supposed to be an arm there and it broke right here? That's got to be cut out. I have these arms, so they're long, but I can cut one half and have it put on. Or somebody else can do that. Underneath here Other than that one piece, you can cut right off. That's no big deal. And then that part can be smacked right back into place. Do they spin freely? That one does. That one does. That one does. So the blades are all free. So, and they're not in terrible shape. They're not bent. So yeah, the deck, other than that, actually, this piece, right here, this whole piece. If you were to buy just this whole piece, you'd be back in business. You wouldn't even need to weld, now that I'm looking at it. Still not saving it for that, but I can sell it with just this piece off, or this piece being known to have to be replaced. As far as the two wheels that are missing, big deal, but they're all free. So the deck's actually good. So the deck might be a little bit more valuable than it was before. This piece alone, I guarantee you, if you had to buy this piece, it's not cheap. All right, deck's out. What are we up to next? Let's get this out of the way. Alright, what's up? Engine, right? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we'll do this bumper next. Let's hold on right here, here. Okay.